welcome to OnSign TV Expert Tips. Let's talk about reports. We just rolled out an update for them, and you can currently generate the latest version of reports. As always, you can get reports on campaigns, but now you can also get reports on items that are played within a playlist. Go to the Reports tab, hit the drop-down here, and select Updated Report. Currently, this is in early access. Most things are similar to the regular reporting layout. The main difference is that the report no longer forces you to choose between campaigns and other media. You can now organize both very neatly within your report. Tracked are all campaigns and media items in a playlist. Let's go through the report creation from the top. There are two main options. First, you can set up a start and end date for the report, and second, you can schedule reports to generate automatically on a weekly or monthly basis. This is highly recommended as reports can only go up to 60 days into the past, so schedule them to ensure you don't lose any report data. Up next, select the players or player groups you'd like to collect data from. Keep in mind that you can filter players by tag, something like lounge players, lobby players, and so on. Once you've selected your tags, tick this option here to include players that have all of these tags or at least one tag from the list. Leave the tags field blank if you want reports from all players. Now let's select the content. Again, to include all content available from the above selected players, leave this field blank. For filtering specific content, click on the Add button. Now begin selecting the content you want to generate a report for. Here you'll find your campaigns as well as playlists and files that are located in playlists. You can navigate here the same way you usually do on the OnSign TV platform. Simply tick the content here you'd like to include in your report. Double-click to open folders, by the way. You can also use the search bar to find items. Search within a specific folder by name. You can also select the type of content to search for, be it a campaign, folder, or a specific item format. You can also search based on the time of item modification or based on publishing restrictions. Moving on, you can also filter content based on tags, and as with players, you can specify if you want content that has all the tags you listed in this field or any tags, meaning at least one of them. Now let's go into advanced settings. So above we specify the data pool we want to include in the report. Here we can filter content based on type. So you could say only get report data on the content that is an image and let's say a video. You can also specify playback reasons if you're looking for something specific. So for example, with this feature you can generate a report specifically for the primary loop, the fallback loop, on-demand playback, and so on. Here we'll tick this to include content that was played as a result of on-touch interaction. These are some new reports features. You can tick to include playbacks with errors, meaning playbacks where content failed to play for one reason or another. Also include partial playback for content that was interrupted or didn't play through to the end. And lastly, show only content that is played as a result of user interaction. This one is great for tracking interaction data. Once you've specified the data you want, select how you want to have it packaged, so to speak. So for example, you can get a data summary of the entire report period, summary of the content for each individual day, each individual player. You can combine these two, meaning summary of each player for each day. And lastly, you can get a summary for every single playback. This last one can generate a large amount of data, and for that reason there is a neat new feature. So if you select individual playbacks here, and down here in the output format you select Excel CSV, you can then specify the columns in your report, in case you don't need all of them, for example. You can also drag them around to arrange their order in the report. This is particularly useful when using report data in other automated systems. Lastly, here you can enter the email or emails you'd like to notify once the report is generated. This will take a short time to generate once you hit Create Report, and these emails will be notified when the report is ready for download. Also, all reports you generated will be neatly organized here, so you can have a clean database of reports. And that's it for this expert tip. I'll see you in the next one.